What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is FateLive1987, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Transformers Studio Series 31 Voyager class Revenge of the Fallen Battle Damage Megatron. This is clearly his Revenge of the Fallen version. It has way more accurate painting. I'm not gonna lie, way more accurate. And of course, battle damage. But do I give a frag? No. Anyways, on the back of the box, we got obligatory product shot, Pyramid Desert Battle, 32 steps, and it says Megatron fights to defend the Fallen against Optimus Prime. This includes the Pyramid Desert Battle, which we have seen on a couple of the backdrops, if I'm not mistaken. I just need to remember who. And by the way, I got this guy on the way. I really do. So, let's get him out of his package, see how cool he actually is, and, well, all hail Megatron. So now here is Megatron out of his package, and he looks really, really cool. Here's his instruction booklet. It's literally the same as number 13 Megatron, which literally just flip the numbers. That's literally what this guy is. Flip the numbers and also damage the head and way more accurate paint damage. But this is the instructions. Oh, shoot. And, by the way, I'm getting Bone Crusher soon. I'm actually getting Bone Crusher soon, I'm not gonna lie. How? You'll have to wait and see. But, here is Megatron in his tank mode. Really cool design. I mean, the paint, it is spot on. This is the movie accurateness I've been waiting for. Screw number 13. This guy's better. He can roll. And let's just pull in a size comparison. Here he is next to Bumblebee. Next to Prime, which, spoiler alert, I'm actually getting a Reaper labels for this guy so I can turn him to Nemesis. I'm not joking. I'm actually turning this guy into Nemesis, and you can't stop me. Let's get Lockdown, another big baddie. And, that's it. His turret, the only articulation in vehicle mode is turrets, although it is sad that this thing cannot go up and can only go down. But, so is the life of Transformers toys. So, to transform him into robot mode, first, detach this from the head. Of course, it's going to make it go up a bit. Then you're going to split the legs. Come down here, and you're going to pretty much, you got this hole here, you're going to slide it in, you got this tab here, you're going to slide into this hole, like, well, you got to get it all angled out, and you're just going to tab it in, like, so. And then just turn the leg. Repeat the same on the other side. Bring all the way up. Tap into the hole. Turn the leg. So, now you can just turn the legs here, as they are now more proportionate to the robot mode. And you're going to push them up into here actually hold off that part because apparently you gotta take this part off first. So let's work on the feet. First, you're gonna need to fold this out and angle it a bit. Well, first you need to bring up this part, fold this out, and that's going to create the foot. You're going to come around here, slide that, fold that out a little bit just so you can get some clearance, and just angle the leg like so. And for finishing touches, split open the leg. And split open the feet. So you have a leg all done. Slide. That shot off. I hate that. Yeah, this is one of the big problems of the toy, is the fact that this part, no matter what, you're not, unless you are really careful, you're not going to have a transformation without it. So, slide that out, angle it, fold it down, fold that down, and just angle the feet like so. He's looking really big. Now you want to come around here. You're going to untab all this. And so you can bring the arms out. Now this gives you clearance to plug these in. Although I don't know why, for some reason, this isn't going in easy. But what you gotta do pretty much is you're gonna need to fold the leg in. Take these off. I don't want to break this toy. There's something going on. Why isn't this plugging in? Alright, so it's supposed to plug in easily, but it didn't. I don't like that. So you're going to angle the head out, like so, for now. You can come around and you can refold the arms, like so. Get them all nice and straightened out. You can fold out the blade. You can fold out the hands. This part might actually be the easiest part of transformation, or difficult depending on what you do. But first, attach these back. You're gonna need it. Complete the aesthetic. If there was only something we could do with these. Like, I don't know, they could have done something better with that. Let's be honest. So you're gonna angle this up. You're going to fold this down, then you're going to fold this down, and then this is just going to rest there, and it's going to, and you're going to pull these guns back. Then you're going to come back, and you're going to angle it just enough so that these will tab in easily. Unfortunately, it is not angled good enough, so I'll try again. It takes some fiddling, but it's doable. You need to basically get in there and this is taking some time. Okay. So now you can slot them in. And that's how you do that. Get them all nice and straightened out. Get his head out. Straighten him up. Ugh. There we go. Come on. And I'm gonna need to angle pivot him a bit. But there is Megatron in his robot mode. And wow, he's just staring at the camera. What the hell? But this guy is really cool, I admit. Like, I've seen some Megatron toys. This is obviously one of the good ones. I'm gonna get a really good one soon. Actually, multiple good ones. Why are always the Megatron toys inside a Studio Series, same as Optimus, are always good, no matter what? I mean, sure, there's a few cons, such as these flaps. But the fact that they can't really be beat, that's good. Well, except for number 13. I'm not getting that one. I'm really not. I'm sorry, but I'm not. But, anyways, we have the backdrop for, we have the backdrop for the, Kyra battle. And this guy fragged these things. My God. Just like Emgo. Anyways. So you got a good look at his noggin. It's really good looking. And it's way better than how DNA Kit tried to. Which is definitely a plus on you, Hasbro. Definitely a plus. Let's do size comparison. Here he is with the only other Megatron Voyager that will scale with him well. Fucking both of them are top heavy. What the hell? But, get them all nice and straightened out. God. Alright. This is Megatron compared to Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. I have to say, the scale works really well. I was honestly, unfortunately, not expecting him to be a bit smaller. But, it is what it is. This was like back in his prime, I guess. Although I would say his prime is such as the first movie toy, which I'm getting. Scar movie stuff. You pretty much, I'm gonna get all 5 Galvatrons inside of all 5 Megatrons and his variant Galvatron inside of one video, and you're gonna see decided comparison against it, because unfortunately people have decided to neglect the last night, specifically when they were doing the other comparisons with Galvatron and the other Studio Megatrons. Voyager class Megatron from the last night counts 2, you know. But there's that. As for deluxe class, here he is with the only one I have transformed, unfortunately. which is Wheeljack. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish I had B transform, but I don't really have the time to do that. Because I'm doing this all in one cut. Well, almost. Spoiler alerts, I'm actually doing this in 2 different cuts because well, it's a long story. But pretty much what I gotta say is I basically did a review before the actual review. Here he is compared next to Blackout, and quite good scaling. I mean, sure, you got this part that's clearly making him taller. You're clearly going to be trumped by 2 other tall leader classes. You know that, right, Grindor? Yeah, you do. You really do. So, there's that. I mean, sure, you could straighten him up even more. Straighten him up even more by the legs, and he still stands eye level to Megatron. That is great. Like, that's God tier. Now, I'm wondering, would the scale work better if he actually stood with the stilt legs? I doubt it. I mean, it kind of works for the stilt scale. Kind of. But speaking of stilt legs, I guess that's where we start going to size comparison. But first, let me bring it all back down to earth and get Glander/Blackout out of the way, because it's not his review. He already got a review. And his review had to be redone. So, yeah. And not to mention that Megs has a standing problem. Either that, or I didn't do this correctly. Yeah, I didn't fold this correctly. What the hell? Anyways. So, articulation. He has a ball joint for the head, so he can look up like squirrel. No, wait. Wait. This is one of the reasons why I like this toy. Also, you got articulation here for the thumb as well. You got an actual freaking thumb. But you got this big ass sword. Look at this. It's so good. So good. But this is why I really do like this toy, because you can do his infamous line from the film. Well, the "you're so weak" will come later. But for now, the one I'm talking about is when he's on the pyramid. The boy must have the Matrix. We cannot let him reach Optimus. Decepticons, begin our assault! And that just popped off. What a way to undramatize the situation. But yeah, I do like that, and yes, it does show off some of the articulation. It is a 360 swivel. It can go back and forth. Like I said, it has a claw finger. This also goes 360, up and down. He has no waist swivel. Now, as for this arm, again, 360, he has fingers. And they're rubber, and there's only 2 of them. This is kind of like the SS1 Megatron, SS54 Megatron, or also known as Premium Finish 03 Megatron, which I am getting that version very soon. I'm getting a lot of Megatrons. Wow. I mean, sure, am I going to get any Autobots soon? I mean, I've gotten a few, but honestly, the Decepticons are way better and more intriguing in truth. Then you're going to come down here to the legs. They can kick that far and go that far. You can, you get this out of the way. They can do the full splits. You got a 360 rotation because of transformation mainly, but There is no knee joint, unless you want to count this knee joint, in which it's like on a double hinge, I'd say. And then you got an ankle pivot. Really big ankle pivot. Which is not part of the transformation at all. Then you also got a little bit of feet movement here. With the little toe. You got these. And, of course, if you want, you can just bring that back and forth. And make sure you have it all the way down. Otherwise, he's not going to stand correctly. And there is Megatron in his robot mode, all reviewed up. This is his only gimmick, and I freaking love it. I really do. It's one of my favorite gimmicks. Like, if I had an Optimus transform right now, I would do it. But, no, I sadly can't. And, now it's time to transform back to vehicle mode. So, first you want to do straighten ahead and just make him look straight up. Make sure the arm is articulated like this. And make sure both fingers are together as you are rotate the arm like this. You're going to come back here and you're just going to untab these. Bring all this out. This is where it's going to get a little bit tricky for the things. So you got this tab here. This is going to tab, and you're also going to want to bring it back as well. And then you also got this tab right here, corresponding to the holes you're going to be plugging this into. So this is the hole you're going to plug this tab into. And this tab is going to connect here. It's a bit tricky to get it. Especially if you don't split the legs. That one has the hard. Why does that one have to be hard one? And you know what? I'm just going to take these off. Flip them off the side. Why did they have to include those? I really don't know. So you're going to slot that there like so. You're going to come around here and you're going to bring this entire assembly around like so. This is going to tab into this hole here. And then you're going to get another tab, your hole here, for this tab. Right there. And what's basically going to happen is you're going to slide it back. And you're just going to try to angle everything into the tank mode. Or at least just a turret. And you can also flip that up as well. Although I doubt that will stay up there like that for long. But the instructions say flip it up, so just flip it up just in case. So you got that part. Then you're going to come around and you're going to finagle this a little bit until it finally slides in. Because it's really hard to do. Especially if you don't got the right alignment. There you go. So that's the first part of the tank mode. Second part is the legs. Might be tricky at first, but you'll get used to it as time goes. First, you're going to need to bring them out. You already brought them out so. So now what you want to do is that you want to straighten them out. Then you want to turn them around so that this track part is aligned like so. Repeat the same process at the same time. You will want to unfold this all the way. like it's on a hinge or so. You want to unfold it all the way, like so. And the same thing on the other side. Unfold all the way. So now what's going to happen here is that you're going to need to slide this around and just angle it until you get that position. Make sure this is down all the way. Bring this back and just add this now. I don't know which one's for the right leg anymore. But this is going to, that's going to be there. Then you're going to slide this, and that's going to lock into place. Repeat everything on the other side. Close the feet if you haven't already. Angle this down. Angle that until you get that. Pull it out. Get this back on. Because it doesn't actually mess up in vehicle mode, but in robot mode, that's where it gets tricky. Slide it like that. Make sure everything's located out. Push it all down just in case. Now you're going to bring it all here. So, you got the tab here. And you got the hole there. And you're going to need to slide it in there. And it took me a bit of work to do when I first transformed this guy. You do the same exact thing on this side. Make sure these are all down. And the last thing you need to do to finish off the transformation, flatten everything out, make sure it's all aligned. And then just take these head bits and just point them up so that they just lock in place. And there you have Megatron in his tank mode. Okay, so the final part of this video is actually a fan mode I came up with. A jet mode for Megatron. From both, we're going to transform him from both jet to tank. And from tank to jet, and then reverse it. So you know how it works. This is something I came up with. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be teaching instructions. So, first, you're going to need to tab out the legs. Take this back part and just take it off. And you're going to arch it forward. At the same time, you can flip out the blade. Turn the arm around. Don't pull it out entirely. And keep both in there like so. That's how it's going to be the cockpit for the jet. I'm not going to lie. This, the cannon is that's the big cockpit. So what's happening with the head now, you're going to turn it. And you're going to arch it up enough so that you can arch the cannon over. And that's going to create the back of the jet. You can flip these up if you want. For me, it's just going to be like boosters. So, this is where it gets to a tricky part. And where you have to get the most understanding of how this works. You're going to need to push these in one click. Just one. One click is all you need. Keep everything like this. This is the front of the jet. You need to angle it out like so. Like this. This is how you need to angle them out. And you can see it got a wide spread of turn, which is good. So, once you have that angled out, you're going to come up here and angle these enough so that they just sit there. They're not going to tab in. So just angle it up like so, however you want. Next, you're going to need to push this up. That will lead this to, it will lead the little flap to do that. And by the way, these flaps, just like MGO, they will pop off a lot. I'm warning you. Well, I've warned you earlier in the video. So, this is how it works now. Also, orient this a bit better. Here. Get it all cleaned up. So this is what's going to happen now. You're going to angle these up. Keep it like this. You're going to flip the toe up like this. Then you're going to split the toe. Well, actually, no. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take this, that's basically the feet, and you're going to come back here, and that's just going to angle there. Actually, better yet, that's the way to do it here. This is the way to do it. Right there. And that's just that part of the motor. Come around here and do the same exact thing on the side. That will flip out around a lot. There's no stopping, unfortunately. So, flip this up. Yes, I'm using the ankle part for, the ankle pivot for this, because it is unused at all. Careful when you're pushing these. Now you're going to angle these like this, and just push it back like so. Angle it. Push it back. Make sure everything is all nice and tidy. And there you have the jet mode. It's really clunky. It's supposed to resemble something kinda like his last night version, I guess. Where the wings are all the way at the back and it just slowly slims up to the end, if you know what I mean. And the legs are the wings. So it does kind of make sense. That's the bottom of it. Honestly, this is the top of the jet mode, because it has the boosters and all that. These can actually look like rocket thrusters, rocket launchers, if you want to be more visual about it. These flaps don't really do anything, but pretty much this is the jet mode. And comparing it to another jet, for example, let's bring in Blitzwing. Thankfully, it's already in jet mode. One, it's a size difference because it's a malformation of the transformation. And two, it's Cybertronian, so of course it would... I mean, it does work, kind of, but, I mean... Would it be a mode that you use? Honestly, might be, because this is probably the easiest thing I could probably do for this. Since, unfortunately, you have to get a DK kit for, what is it? Not DK, is it DK? DNA design. You gotta get a DNA design for this. And that's kind of sad. That's really sad that you gotta get a DNA kit for, like, wings. Why can't you just do this instead? Also, if you did have the DNA kit, the wings on this right here they would actually be out and that would make more of a jet, to be honest. So, with or without the kit, this model's pretty cool. Now, to transform them back, you're going to basically need to reverse the steps. First, bring the legs down. Take the blade, take the arm, turn it, make sure nothing's going out. You're going to come back here. Let's just do this part. So, basically reorient Megatron's head. Make sure all this is nice and straightened out. And then just like transformation to tank mode from robot mode, you got the tab there, you got the hole there, and you're simply just going to slot it in. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't really slot in any, well, I mean, of course, you could just try to flatten out a bit more and see what happens, but there you go. And I've also learned you can actually get the blade out during tank mode, so, I mean, sure, why not? But I do like the blade. It is unfortunately better for the blade than the DNA kit that comes with this, that is for this. So, now you're going to need to come back here, angle this part back out, because you're going to need this for the tank mode. You're pretty much just rearranging the pieces for jet mode. That's before tank mode. That's all you're doing. So, just back up. Like so. Let's work on the things here. So, basically, close the feet. Bring this down. Bring this down like so. Fold the flap down. Then push and just slide that to lock it. And just push this down until you get a good grip on how to connect it forward. Leg all done. Second verse, same as the first. Fold down, up, down, like so. Make sure you got the flap in, like that. And push all that down into place. Come around here. And you're just gonna reattach everything. You got the hole, you got the tab, plug it in. And just hook that there on Megatron's face. Same thing on the other side. You got the hole, got the tab. Hook on Megatron's face. Now, of course, it will, again, need fiddling because sometimes it does not want to stay. But once you do have everything, again, there's his tank mode. I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. Next time, we will be taking a look at Studio Series Deluxe Class Sideways. Decepticons! The Assault! Yeah. But, anyways, hope you liked this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. And as always, till all are one.